I wanted to take a couple moments to introduce myself again to our newer followers. I'm Mothryn, Miss Titan if you're nasty. That's a Janet Jackson reference. Please don't actually call me that. Moving on. You can call me Moth, or I guess if you must, you can call me Rin. You can call me Mothry with a Y or an I. You can call me the Supreme Insect Overlord. Just don't call me Rodan's girlfriend, because that would not be okay. Hashtag blame Rodan. Thank you guys. Thanks. Yeah, we've been grinding quite a bit. So I've got some basic stats. I am 52 feet tall, in case you were wondering. That does not include my wings. Kaijus are tall, what can I say? I'm actually nowhere near the tallest. I'm kind of short compared to the rest of them. But when you're trying to get in a drive-through, 52 feet is considerable. So age is blank because I am very old. The kaiju lives are cyclical, so even after we die and become the Earth will give birth to us again in some form when we're needed. So while I'm ancient compared to humanity, I'm still pretty young in my cycle as far as kaiju are concerned. And I've gone in and out of chrysalis several times. Each time I come out, I look a little bit different. I don't get to pick what I look like. It just sort of happens. It's kind of like Doctor Who. I did just celebrate a birthday. I consider my birthday to be the day that I first emerged from a chrysalis. I don't change it every single time I evolve and come out, because that would be exhausting. I'm a level 3 kaiju, which basically means I have to go sit through all the meetings, but I don't actually get to see any action. AKA, I'm benched. If you've seen any of my YouTube videos, I talk about that a lot. And that's why I'm here with you guys. I'm streaming to pass the time until I get promoted, which I definitely deserve to get promoted, but you know, it's not up to me. I really like conspiracies, seeing the difference between the way you guys portray us in media versus how we really are. So I do have a little show on my YouTube channel where we talk about different kaiju and some things that you guys may or may not know about them. And then we can get tinfoil hatty and try to puzzle together the things that the higher-ups won't tell me based on the rumors that I hear around the Hollow Earth water cooler. Haha. I am very scatterbrained. You guys that have been around a while know that. I'm used to transmitting my thoughts telepathically using radio waves to other kaiju, so getting used to speaking my thoughts out loud and clearly has been a process, which is why I trip up so much while I'm reading dialogue, specifically in Final Fantasy. I do consider English to be my spoken language, but saying things out loud so you humans can understand me rather than just letting my thoughts be felt sometimes comes out very scattered and doesn't always make sense. Also, I have problems staying on task and not getting distracted, and because of this, we've had to add a channel point reward to force me to stay on task. I'm very easily distracted, and I will lose my place in the middle of a thought and then it's gone forever, or even the beginning of a thought, but then it's gone, and it just becomes a chew toy for Tofa. And yeah, I'm getting to you. Tofa is my pet Ankylosaur. That is the roar that you hear sometimes in the background. He's kind of like a big dog that can never ever be trusted to go pick up my DoorDash. I run on caffeine and radiation, just like most kaiju. My favorite food is soft pretzels. My favorite drinks are coffee and tea, and I do enjoy both with boba in it. I will put boba in anything, but rosehip milk tea is my absolute favorite boba drink. Tofa, however, does not partake in the boba ever since the incident. He's a little embarrassed about it and will probably bite me if I talk about it again. So Maybe we'll bring that back up later. What's my Starbucks order? Funny you should mention that on Pumpkin Spice Latte Day. I do like Pumpkin Spice Latte. I don't care. Who is gonna tell me no? Like, I'll just hit you with my wing or step on you. Like, no one can make fun of me for that. I don't care. I like Pumpkin Spice Latte. I also like half black tea, half lemonade drinks. And the pink drink. I don't know what's in the pink drink, but it's pink. And I think it should have boba in it for sure. So that's my Starbucks order. I like music. I live in a cave, so I really like rock music and really bad jokes and low-hanging fruit. I also listen to a little pop and K-pop. I really want to get into more K-pop because I find it really enjoyable to listen to. But I've only dabbled a wing. I like a lot of music. I just don't like country. I cannot listen to country music. It makes me violent. So unless you want something leveled, do not play country around me. I love to play games. Board games, video games, any kind of games. I like horror games specifically. Some of my favorite horror games are Soma and Giraffe Town. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me talk about Giraffe Town, but it's amazing. And Tunnels for Life. Go Home was also really good. I'm currently playing Outlast on Wednesdays, and those are basically ASMR locker streams where I just spend a lot of time hiding and whispering to you guys. So if you're into frantic running, not being able to see anything, and some light, weird ASMR, totally come by on a Wednesday stream and hang out for Outlast. I am also super into Final Fantasy XIV right now. I've never played any of the other Final Fantasy games. I've never played WoW, never really played any other MMOs, so this is my very first time playing one, and I'm very much a noob. Very, very much a noob. I mean, we figure it out together. Fridays are MMO streams, and we've been playing Final Fantasy XIV on Fridays, and so if you are an MMO expert or a noob like me, we can figure it out together on Fridays. Today, though, it's a special case, so we can play the event that we've been grinding towards. Usually Tuesdays are Minecraft streams or watch-along streams, but we've pretty much been co-opting everything into Final Fantasy while I'm trying to get this bear. Hashtag for the bear. There's actually a bear command that will yell for the bear now. Speaking of Minecraft, I really like Minecraft, but I usually play on older or modded servers, so a lot of the new world that we created on stream a couple weeks ago is actually legitimately super new to me. I get very distracted, so rest assured any goal we set in Minecraft will absolutely not be reached. I don't make the rules. Well, I guess I do make the rules. Huh. I also like anime and K-dramas and horror and fantasy series. And of course, kaiju movies. My favorite animes are Sailor Moon, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, because it has less filler, Attack on Titan, obviously, Demon Slayer, Evangelion is really good, Cowboy Bebop, there's a new live action for that coming out. I've already listed like way too many. Your Lie in April, also really good. Parasite's good. Death Note is good. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. I love all of them. I love all anime, all of it. There's one about fishing that I cannot remember what it's called for the life of me right now, but I super love it. It's about fishing. I will figure it out and tweet it out later. I can't wait for the live action Cowboy Bebop. Me either. Maybe we can watch it together somehow. I'll have to look into that. Too many anime to list. My favorite K-dramas are A Korean Odyssey is an excellent show. If you didn't watch it, you absolutely need to watch it. There's a show called Oh My Ghost. I know there's like 8 movies in an Oh My Ghost series, and that is completely different from the show that I'm talking about. It's a show, Oh My Ghost. It's a girl who possesses this guy. There's like, it's very restaurant themed. There's a chef. It's amazing, and watch it. Also, A Love So Beautiful is actually Chinese. There's a Korean version and a Chinese version. I prefer the Chinese version, but only because that's the one I saw first, and I have nostalgia goggles. But it's so good. It's super cheesy and romantic, and it's really, really nice to watch. Speaking of cheesy and romantic, My Hollow Love on Netflix. So good. Sweet Home. Sweet Home is also so good. That one's more of a horror, so I guess that's a good way to transition to my favorite horrors, which include all of them. I just really love horror. The slasher classics like Halloween and Phantasm, the psychological thrillers like Cabin in the Woods and Little Girl Who Lives Down the Lane. Basically, Tofa and I really just watch a lot of Shudder. And let's see what else. I like fantasy series. If people have powers, I'm totally in. Even the really cheesy YA ones. Who am I kidding? Especially the really cheesy YA ones. Those are the best. Come on, just sit down, get some popcorn, watch them. You'll thank me. And, of course, monster movies. I love watching kaiju movies, all of them. The old ones up to the new ones, the different eras. They're just classics to me. I love it. I love seeing how you guys see us, and then sitting there and giggling for all the reasons that you got it wrong. But it's still really entertaining to watch, you know? Dislikes. I usually really want to figure things out on my own. But I will ask for help when I want it. You guys have been here for Outlast streams where I will absolutely ask JT to help me figure out what I'm doing next. Normally, we have a zero tolerance policy about backseat gamers, and one of my glorious and amazing mods that I can never be grateful enough to will delight in swinging the hammer on backseat gaming. And JT's really good at keeping a hold of that, because when I want help, I will invite help. When I don't want help, I am not inviting help. I do not consent to help. And this kind of ties in with spoilers. No one likes spoilers, so let's keep them out of here so we can keep this a nice happy place for everyone. When we eventually start doing watch-alongs, no spoilers for the shows that we watch, because I want to try to watch them for the first time with you guys so that all my reactions are very genuine. And I don't like spoilers. I can and will level a city if I need to. But in a happy and upbeat way. So that's a little bit about me, to kind of reintroduce myself to all of our newer followers. You can get pieces of my lore using the command lorefrag in chat. That's like a lore fragment. You get a fragment of lore using lorefrag. And the commands command will let you see a list of all the commands that we have in our channel. There's actually a lot of them. So like we have head pats and hugs and sleep dust, and there's a weird thing with quotes. See, there's a lore frag right now. And that is a good one to talk about. My wings are arranged a bit differently from other moths due to the way that I've evolved over the years, as I am also part human. Biology is weird, man. A lot of kaiju have, over the years of evolution, mixed DNA. So sometimes we come out looking a little bit weird. I don't care. I happen to love this iteration of my wings, and I will fight somebody, and I will win. As a biologist can confirm, you are our science guy. You would definitely know more than anyone. What else? This is important stuff. I try to do a lot of the channel art for myself. I do all of the overlays, most of the graphics, the sub badges, a lot of some of it, like these little cards I did. This background is actually my YouTube background. And Kiri made this for me because she's amazing. But my gaming overlays, I do all that myself, and all the extra little stuff that floats around here. Everything I don't do for myself I keep a list of artist credits in the artist credits section of my Twitch channel. It's in the About Me tab. And also, I keep a credits list in every YouTube video description. I did not make or rig my model. I filled out a long form and had a huge month-long conversation with the artist team and gave the descriptions and features that I wanted and the types of clothes that I wanted to wear and the way that I wanted my wings to look because, you know, I want it to look like me. They were really great about working with me, and I hired the team through Fiverr, and they brought me to life. I have a link to the Fiverr team in my credits, but I also think it's really important to mention that I also have a link to the main artist, Lisa's personal Instagram page. And it's important to mention that Lisa comes into our chat sometimes. You will know because she is a VIP. And make sure you let her know what an awesome job she did, because I don't know if I'm supposed to say this in public or not, but I was her first female model. And I think she did amazing. So I think you should all make sure that you tell her every time you see her what amazing work she did. Okay, so speaking of art, this stream is our official affiliate celebration stream. Woo! Yay! We made it, guys. It was really sudden last week. We made it within 7 streams, and that's way faster than I was prepared for. So I know we talked about it a lot last week, and I spent like 40 minutes groveling and thanking everybody, which I still feel is necessary. So thank you all. You did this, not me, you. All I did was sit here and flap my wings and my gums. I did not have the sub badges or the emotes ready last week. I did commission out the emotes. The emotes were done by Red Velvet Rabbit on Etsy. There is a link in the credit section. And now I can officially unveil them. Yay! Look how cute they are. Our tier 1 emote, that's the one that all my lovely lamplights will have, is a love emote by popular demand. Isn't it adorable? I really love the blue heart instead of the traditional red. That makes it a little bit different. Our higher tier emotes, which can be unlocked with higher tier subs or using a few Tofa snack channel points, are an adorable pog emote featuring our favorite banana-loving dinosaur. Yes, that's you. And my personal favorite, the zap emote, where I'm hugging a bug zapper even though it's zapping me, which I feel is incredibly on brand. So those are our emotes. You should be able to use them in Discord. I'm not 100% sure if it unlocks to the rest of the Discord or if I need to upload them separately. It's a weird Twitch integration thing, but I will find out by the end of the day. And without further ado, I know today was a shorter stream and I've already used most of it up blathering, and we have a lot to get done. So let's get started. Thank you so much for watching. If you could poke those like and subscribe buttons, that would be super groovy because it helps me to be able to continue making and improving my content, and also acts as an offering to the algorithm gods. And we all know how important it is to appease our Lord and Savior Algo. Also, be sure to check out my live streams on Twitch and join the Glow Gang by following me on Twitter and joining our Discord. Links for those as well as all of my artist credits can be found in the description below. As always, stay bright, lamplights.